Okay, so now we're going to install the JL locker inside the back end here. We're going to do a couple of prep things first real quick. We've got a slight reprieve from the weather, so we're going to try and do this quick. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the seat up front, up forward. You're going to loosen your D-ring bolts front and back, these two right here on both sides. We're also going to go in here to the latch plate and loosen this up. So we're going to do that so the piece slides down in, and then we'll show you how it goes together. Okay, so when you're doing your prep here, you want to pull out your two rear D-rings. You can use a little screwdriver just to pop the edge corner on it, on the plastic, to get it to lift up so you get access to the bolt. Loosen halfway up the two front ones, and then also on your latch plate, before you loosen it, make a mark where the center point is. Okay, so grab your whole assembly. It's a little heavy if you got two hands, do it. Obviously my second set of hands is running the camera. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift this up into place. Make sure you're behind the roll bars. And you can see how this piece comes down over the latch plate, just like this. We call this the giraffe because of the legs. Let it slide right down in just like that. So this is going to be right in here. You'll see where our, loosen that up. These are our bump stops that go on the back side of the roll bar. That keeps everything from going forward. So we'll show you how to do the rest. So now we're going to install the rear floor brackets. If you come around here, this is what we had stuck on here initially. So you pull the bolt, the nut and the washer off of the PEM stud. And what that's going to do is this is going to go underneath this plastic right here. So it's going to go down, fit in, and it does fit. It is a snug fit. You got to push it over, push the plastic to get it back down, and you get it lined up to where the hole lines up underneath here. So we got to do just a little adjustment. Get my head under here, and we're going to put the D-ring back in place. It will stick up just a little bit. That's okay on the plastic. The goal is to get it to where this fits underneath so there's no access to it and you still have the ability to use your D-ring bolt. So I'm going to do that on both sides, and then we'll tighten them all the way up. And then okay, so now we're going to put, as we got the multi-bend bracket in on both sides, I've got the D-ring bolts back in place. We're just going to tighten everything up. This is using your T40 head to be able to tighten those back down. You'll see that this pulls in nice and tight on both sides. Come over and show this. And you can see how the multi-bend bracket fits right on the plastic coming up the side and over to hold the wall. We're going to tighten those up. Be able to pop that back down, so now you can use your D-ring as normal. Tighten this side up. And then right here, this is why you pre-mark your latch, so you make sure that you have it the height, and then you push it all the way forward so it pulls your tailgate all the way in. So I'm going to loosen this up just a little, as it was a little tight going in, and I want to adjust. I got my height where I think it's about spot on. Whoops. Yeah. Tighten this up. So that still lines up with my little mark right there. And now we're going to go ahead and do the final test on how everything fits. So let me pull this out of the way. First, check the glass coming down. You can see how this comes underneath the glass. That's perfect, so that way it doesn't interfere with that. And then if you go stand over there, we want this, the tailgate tail skin, to fit inside the tailgate groove as we come in loosely, just to make sure we've got the right height. And the tailgate closes, and you'll see that we still have a little bit of bounce. That's good because it's not hitting the metal. So that shows how everything fits in nice and snug, front to back. And that's your JL locker. Okay, now that everything's done, we've been able to get it done pretty quickly in the rain before it turns to snow. But in the unlocked position, you're going to be able to lift up, put tall stuff in the full width with passengers in the back seat. If you use a little bungee cord wrapped around either the roll bar or around the top of your seats, the headrest, you'll be able to hold this up if you need to. Again, you can open this all the way up, put the seat down forward. You still have lockable, usable space. I'm going to close the tailgate so you can see in. So if you are completely topless, this is all somebody will see. They can't push it forward out of the way because of the bump stops on the back side of the roll bar. They obviously, can pull it a little bit this way, but that's okay because you won't be able to get past the tailgate. So this is a system that allows you to keep all your stuff safe, all your valuables accessible at any time, but keep it out of people prying eyes and just reaching in and grabbing stuff. So any questions, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, give us a call, give us an email, text us, direct message us. We're happy to help out and answer any questions you have. Once again, thanks for watching.